This is Anthony Todt, 46. He is accused of killing his wife Megan, their 3 children, Alec, Tyler, Zoe, and their family dog, Breezy, in the Disney-developed community of Celebration, Florida in 2019.
It's a very tragic event, very unfortunate event. Earlier this week we were called to your home. Obviously, I'm just doing this. All 3 of us have already spoken. I don't know what they treated you for. I don't know if it was something to do with some liver, kidneys, or something like that, enzymes or something.
Benadryl overdose.
Benadryl? Okay. How do you feel right now?
Regarding health-wise?
Yeah, I mean,
I feel very sad and very upset that I'm still here. And
yeah. Is there somewhere else you'd rather be?
with my family on the other side.
On the other side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you do know your wife and children are deceased?
Yes, and that's where I want to be with them.
That's where you want to be? Okay. How we led up to where we're at right now?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. For a while, my wife had started, she began watching these videos, talking about the afterlife, talking about salvation, talking about how family is good. So,
Slow down a little bit right now. I'm just having a hard time keeping up with you too.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Then speak up.
And
When questioned, Todt claimed that Megan had suffered with her health and had become obsessed with the idea of reincarnation. Todt said they made a suicide pact because she believed that there was an apocalypse coming, and that if they all died and burned the family karma, they'd be rewarded with a better life and salvation. Incredibly, he said that he and Megan had sat down and told the children about dying. Todt told police the children had said, "We want to die with you." But if that was the plan, why was Todt still alive?
Alright, so, okay, go ahead, sorry.
okay. So we walked to the door, the Zoe's door. Megan and I hugged and kissed, and pretty much we know what we need to do. Come back at me when we're done. So I went into Zoe's room, and it took me 2 or 3 hours sitting there because it's a tough. But the everlasting salvation, the thought of that everlasting salvation was there, and I needed to save her soul in order to be with us. The initial thought was to stab into the umbilicus above the navel, so I could get the inferior vena cava or the abdominal aorta, and it'd be bleed out within no time whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
I know I tried. I don't know if I ever punctured it. I don't know if I did or not. I saw a little mark on her, but I don't know if I saw anything. But then she rolled and started squiggling, and I put my hand over her mouth, and I put a pillow over top of her. So she went, and then she started to fade away, and I just held that until there was no motion left.
So you didn't lay on her?
I did lay on her when she lay on her belly. I'm sorry. I laid on her to keep her down, and I put the pillow on top.
Okay. Okay. Did you have a knife with you?
Yes.
Which knife did you have with you?
The small knife.
Which is what color?
Green.
Okay, that's the green buck knife that you talked
Green
about?
buck knife, yes.
Okay, alright. So for 10 minutes to 15 minutes, you held a pillow over your daughter's head?
Mm-hmm.
How long did she kick and scream?
Only for a couple minutes.
A couple minutes?
Mm-hmm.
So like 2 minutes?
I had no timer, but yes.
I'm just saying 10 minutes, looking back.
And I just held it there.
That's a long time.
Yes, it is.
So Zoe's gone. You and Megan console each other, whatever you guys have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens?
We go into Alex's room.
Alex's room?
Yes. The one next to the bathroom, the one upstairs.
One upstairs, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens?
We walk in. He's on his back. She's just sitting there holding his feet together. We're just in there, just eyeing each other, just gaining the confidence, I guess, you know. And I go to, I stabbed him, and he started kicking, was trying to get up, and he kept rolling. So I ended up putting there was a pillow there, and I put a pillow in the back of his head so he wouldn't hit me with the back of his head. And I reached around with my hand and held his nose in his mouth. And he kept rolling and kicking and rolling and kicking, and then it eventually stopped.
And where was Megan at?
Megan left midway through there and went back to the room. Started bleeding quite a bit, but then being strong, he kept moving. So then again, I had to put a pillow on top and my hand, and he went really quick.
So a lot of blood.
I didn't see much blood because I had it covered up, like how much blood coming out. I could feel the blood coming out because it was all over my hand, but it was bloody.
And I'm sorry, I didn't ask him.
Please.
With the boys, which knife did you use?
It was all the green knife for the kids, and
The buck.
they were both buck knives, but the green knife was for the kids.
Which room downstairs was Tyler?
Tyler was in the library room downstairs.
Library room. So if I walk in the house, where's where at?
You got to walk in the house. The first room on the left is the music room. The second room on the left is the library room with the double French door things.
Okay. And that's the room. Was he on a mattress? Was he?
He was on the mattress, and the mattress. My wife is very adamant about mattress covers. So he was on top of the mattress cover and all his blankets and everything.
So obviously there should be, if he bled out, there should be signs of that on the mattress.
The mattress was clean because of the cover,
What do you mean by cover?
by the mattress cover.
Okay, which is cloth.
I don't know what it is, but it doesn't allow fluid or anything to go through.
So Tyler is killed. Who's in the room when he's killed?
It's just me and Tyler. Megan is outside in the door.
What is she saying during any of this?
She's doing meditations.
Okay. So now all the children are gone.
So we decided that the dog, we went the dog with us. So she held the backside of the dog down, and I put the, I call them Mexican blankets. They're like these blankets around, and I was able to hold the knot in her snout and her nose closed, and she went peacefully. Picked her up, put her in her bed, and then Meg was like, I want to go next, I want to be done.
All right. So the dog's dead. Now what happens?
Meg wanted to go.
Okay.
So we have decided, I said, what do you want to get? Your wine? What do you want to help calm us down? So it won't hurt as much. We had some spray stuff, and so she could use that instead. So she wanted some wine and some, it's purple, pound PM. She started taking that a little bit. Gave her the knife, and I laid next to her, and she put the knife into her stomach. Okay. We were laying there for about 45 minutes. After she stabbed herself, she says, I feel nothing happening. I said, okay, this is good. What do you want to do? She said, do we have any Benadryl? I said, we have liquid Benadryl. She goes, let me have that. Let me try some of that. Maybe that'll put me to sleep or let me go sooner. So she was drinking liquid Benadryl. And that wasn't happening, so she decided to go through her liver. Okay, I pulled up the thing and the packed liver, we laid it out on where it was on our skin, according to landmarks, and it said it's right in this area. So, okay, and she, with two hands, pushed it in. And you heard like a little click, as if it went through something. Okay, so I was like, okay, sounds like it went through the liver, that's good, okay. She pulled it out, she put the knife right next to her, and I just laid with her. And I laid there and held her, and we just waited. It seemed like hours went by, nothing else happening. I got up, I wanted to check on our boys and our little one, make sure everything was going okay in the house, everything was okay. Came back and she's sitting up at the edge of the bed. She goes, I want this ended now. I said, okay, what does that mean? She goes, I want you to take the pillowcase, put a pillow, and put it over my head. I said, I don't know if I can do that. And she looked at me, she goes, if you love me, you can do this. I want to be with my babies. And so, and she just looked at me and she goes, you're strong enough and you can do it. Okay.
So she tells you that it's not working. She wants you to suffocate her.
Correct.
Pillow. That was the gray pillow I think you kept talking about.
Just a little gray rectangular pillow, yes.
Okay. All right. So, go on. Proceed. Sorry.
It's okay. So then it came to me, Then Megan asked that I wait a day or two to make sure everybody passed, make sure the house was all set, and that kind of stuff, and come. So that's what I did. I started the Benadryl. I tried hanging myself. I'm not much about guns in the house, but I was reading on Quora that you can kill yourself with a pellet gun.
Pellet gun?
That's what I was reading. It hurt.
Where did you shoot yourself?
In the liver and the heart. I had 2 wounds.
The liver and the heart.
The liver the first time. It bled quite a bit. Didn't do anything, but I woke up later on. And
We'll have it checked out, but we'll photograph it later. Is the heart still there?
I haven't looked at the
Okay.
I'm so
We'll check it out.
it's been forever.
Okay.
That was the last one. I tried the razor blade to the radial artery, which I told you I hit, but I didn't do it well in the tub. So dried up. Zip tie around the neck. The only thing that did was irritate my glottis. I couldn't get down the carotid artery because my neck is too big.
Anthony Todt, a physical therapist from Connecticut, was found guilty of murdering his wife and 3 children. Todt was found guilty on 4 counts of first-degree murder in the deaths of wife, Megan, his daughter, Zoe, and his 2 sons Alec and Tyler. He was also found guilty on 1 count of animal cruelty for the murder of the family dog, Breezy.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in the indictment.
Todt addressed the court after the verdict was delivered and said, "I maintain my innocence. I love my wife. I love my children. I was not there the night my children died." Todt blamed his wife for the deaths of his children, saying he came home and found the children dead and blood on his wife's shirt. He said he was distraught, tried to cover for his wife, and told the jury he tried to kill himself several times. The judge called Todt a destroyer of worlds and sentenced him to life without the possibility of parole.